Welcome to Decodiva, your cozy corner of vintage style, timeless design, and irresistible decor inspiration. Today, we're diving into the sparkling world of vintage glamour living rooms, where antique elegance meets luxurious charm. If you love velvet, crystal chandeliers, and a hint of Hollywood Regency, you're in the right place. Before we dive into all the dreamy details, don't forget to subscribe to Decodiva, like this video if vintage makes your heart flutter, and drop a comment sharing your favorite glam era piece. We love connecting with fellow design romantics like you. So grab your favorite cup of tea or sparkling drink, and let's explore how to create a living room that feels like a glamorous walk through a bygone era, without giving up modern comfort. Vintage glamour is more than just shiny accents, it's a curated feeling of luxury, nostalgia, and drama. Think plush fabrics, gilded frames, rich color palettes, and furniture that tells a story. It pulls from multiple eras: Art Deco, Hollywood Regency, and even touches of Baroque, blending the past's most elegant features into one opulent yet livable space. When done right, vintage glamour creates a living room that looks curated over time, not bought in a day, perfect for those who believe beauty lies in detail and history. A glamorous vintage living room starts with a rich, layered color palette. Jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, and ruby add drama, while metallics like gold and brass bring in the luxe factor. If you prefer a lighter touch, go with muted pastels and ivory tones paired with soft metallic accents for that dreamy Parisian salon vibe. Always think about contrast: deep navy walls with blush velvet curtains, or ivory upholstery next to a black lacquered cabinet. It's all about balance and sophistication. Nothing screams vintage glamour like a chandelier dripping in crystals. Whether it's an authentic antique or a modern replica, it sets the tone for your entire room. Pair your ceiling fixture with vintage table lamps, glass bases, fringed shades, or brass finishes are all great choices. Lighting should feel like jewelry for your room. Remember to layer lighting: overhead, ambient, and accent. This adds warmth and depth, perfect for a room that feels inviting yet indulgently dramatic. Skip the cookie-cutter sets and look for individual pieces with history: tufted sofas, clawfoot coffee tables, or curvy slipper chairs. Upholstery like velvet and damask amplifies the vintage vibe. Even reproduction pieces can shine if they have those luxe details: carved wood, ornate legs, or gleaming hardware. The key is elegance with personality. Mix eras for interest. A mid-century bar cart next to a Victorian armchair can look stunning if the palette ties them together. Glamour isn't about matching, it's about statement. This is where the magic happens. Gold-framed mirrors, crystal vases, vintage perfume bottles, and decorative boxes all add layers of intrigue to your space. Hollywood photos in elegant frames, Art Deco sculptures, and vintage books bring that touch of storytelling to your decor. Each piece should feel curated, not cluttered. Group accessories in odd numbers and vary heights and textures. Glamour thrives in the details. Think opulent, not overwhelming. Velvet is practically the mascot of vintage glamour. Use it on sofas, throw pillows, or even drapery to instantly elevate your living room. Add in silks, brocades, and faux fur for layers of softness and richness. A fringed throw or embroidered cushion adds both comfort and visual luxury. Don't overlook your rug, it grounds the space. Persian, Turkish, or bold Art Deco patterns are all era-appropriate and absolutely divine. Paint is powerful, but why not go all in with wallpaper? Think damask prints, metallic florals, or subtle textured patterns that exude vintage elegance. If wallpaper isn't your style, painted paneling or a feature wall in a deep tone can still bring in the drama. Add antique-inspired moldings for that extra touch. A gallery wall of gold-framed art or vintage mirrors makes your walls feel alive. Mix sizes and styles, but keep it cohesive with a common color story. A well-placed vintage mirror does double duty. It makes your space look bigger and reflects light for added sparkle. Look for ones with ornate, gilded frames. Think Rococo or French Provincial. Even distressed finishes can add character and authenticity. Hang one above the fireplace, lean one against a wall, or cluster small ones for a dazzling wall installation. Let them reflect your style, literally. Flea markets, estate sales, and online marketplaces are treasure troves for authentic vintage glamour pieces. Look for bar carts, ornate trays, vintage cocktail glasses, and quirky objets d'art that feel one of a kind. These are what make your space feel storied. When shopping secondhand, think beyond the obvious. A vintage hat box can become a side table, or an old frame can hold modern art for that high-low blend. Curtains are more than functional, they're a moment. Go for floor-to-ceiling velvet panels, tassel tiebacks, and even dramatic swags if you dare. Layering sheers behind heavy drapes creates a sense of depth and elegance. It also allows you to control the light while maintaining that dreamy softness. Choose colors that complement your palette but don't fade into the background. Your windows deserve to dress up too. A fireplace, real or faux, acts as a focal point and lends timeless luxury. Frame it with marble, cast iron, or ornate wood for that vintage touch. Accessorize with candlesticks, antique clocks, or crystal decanters. A gilded mirror above it completes the look. Even if it's non-functional, dress it up with fairy lights, logs, or seasonal decor. A vintage glamour living room thrives on ambience. No glamorous vintage living room is complete without a chic bar cart. Stock it with vintage glassware, crystal decanters, and maybe a touch of Art Deco flair. Add a few old cocktail recipe books, a stylish ice bucket, and fresh flowers or citrus. It's function and fashion all in one. Even if you don't drink, a bar cart makes a stunning display space for perfumes, books, or even a tea station. It's about the ritual of indulgence. Vintage glamour calls for timeless artwork, portraits, still lifes, or abstract pieces in ornate gold or black lacquered frames. be afraid of dramatic scale. One oversized piece can add grandeur, or create a gallery wall for an eclectic, collected over time feel. The frames themselves are part of the aesthetic. Carved wood, gold leaf, or aged patina all bring depth and character. Metallics are your secret weapon. Add gold, brass, and mirrored accents through tables, picture frames, and decorative objects. Glass adds sparkle, whether it's in the form of crystal bowls, vintage ashtrays, or mercury glass vases. It's all about that shine. Mixing reflective surfaces with plush textiles creates contrast that feels layered and luxe. Use it strategically to keep things glamorous, not gaudy. Arrange furniture in cozy groupings to invite conversation and comfort. Avoid the TV-centered layout, and go for intimate arrangements with vintage charm. Place 2 tufted chairs facing a velvet sofa, with a small marble or brass coffee table between them. Add a vintage rug to anchor it all. Use side tables and ottomans to make the space feel usable and layered. Glamour is nothing without warmth and connection. your vintage glamour living room should feel like you live in it. Add framed photos, heirlooms, or travel finds to personalize your space. Mix modern comfort into the mix, a plush throw blanket, a good book, or a favorite scented candle. Glamour doesn't mean stiff or staged. Let your story shine through. The best rooms feel lived in, loved, and completely unique, just like the best vintage finds. Thanks so much for joining us on this sparkling tour of vintage glamour living room ideas. We hope you're feeling inspired to bring a little antique elegance into your everyday space. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting us know your favorite vintage glamour element, or a piece you're dreaming of finding. Until next time, keep decorating with heart, history, and a whole lot of style. This is Decodiva, signing off with love and luxe.